The agreement comes after months of at times fraught negotiations, recalling the dramatic Oval Office meeting between Presidents Donald Trump and Volodymyr Zelensky in February, where a version of this landmark agreement was due to be signed before the relationship publicly soured live on television. The deal is also seen as part of efforts by Kyiv to repair relations with the United States, whose president has been quite pointed with Zelensky as he presses for an elusive ceasefire. Trump had stated that he believed the U.S. should get something in return for its aid to Ukraine during the war. The deal was penned by Ukraine's first Deputy Prime Minister Yulia Sviridenko and the U.S. Treasury Secretary.
This partnership allows the United States to invest alongside Ukraine to unlock Ukraine's growth assets, mobilize American talent, capital, and governance standards that will improve Ukraine's investment climate and accelerate Ukraine's economic recovery. The Development Finance Corporation will participate and help to establish this fund in collaboration with the government of Ukraine. Today's agreement signals clearly to Russian leadership that the Trump administration is committed to a peace process centered on a free, sovereign, and prosperous Ukraine over the long term. It's time for this cruel and senseless war to end. The killing must stop, and both the United States and the government of Ukraine look forward to quickly operationalizing this historic economic partnership for both the Ukrainian and American people.
Ukraine's Prime Minister also weighed in from Kyiv, calling the agreement an international deal about joint investments into the development and the restoration of Ukraine.
This is a real partnership deal. It is a deal on setting up an investment fund in Ukraine with equal managing and contribution shares. Contributions will be monetary. The American side can consider new military aid to Ukraine. I underline that this will solely be new aid as a contribution to the fund. Ukraine only makes contributions from new rents and royalties for natural resources. Our contribution will be 50%. No debts or aid that was granted to Ukraine before the deal was signed are included. It is an important achievement, and the deal only covers new contributions and new aid.
In addition to its critical minerals, the deal also has provisions for joint access to Ukraine's oil, natural gas, and other hydrocarbons, but notably provides no specific security guarantees from Washington, which is something Ukraine and Europe had been pushing for. As Ukrainians also weighed in, some more skeptical of the agreement than others.
In order for this war to stop, we have to pay something. We pay with human lives and with Ukrainian resources. It feels like Ukraine is being raped by everyone, and it hurts. I think the world is very selfish. Everyone is looking for profit. Ukraine is a very good source of minerals. The deal is pure profit-seeking. I don't believe that anyone is worried about us, nor that the deal will be good for our future. Let's hope for the deal to hold as promised. This is the beginning of U.S. support, and that this war will end finally. I think it's right to sign the deal because our people are dying. How long could it go on? My husband is at war. This is why I want the war to end. If there is a result after Ukraine gives away its resources to the U.S., and there is a ceasefire as Putin promised, then let them take the minerals. If the price is in human lives that we lose every day, then let them take the resources. I think this is going to be a test for Trump on keeping his promises and whether he can be trusted overall, not only by Ukrainians, but also by the people living in the U.S. I think interesting times await us. The deal has an advantage, because I've heard that we will receive weapons, and it is very important for our army. And maybe in the future there will be certain advantages in cooperation with the U.S.
The agreement does guarantee new deliveries of American weapons, including air defense systems, and according to Ukrainian officials, their cost will be credited to the Joint Investment Fund. Ukraine's Foreign Minister Andrei Sybiha also indicated that the agreement marked an important milestone in Ukraine's U.S. strategic partnership aimed at strengthening his country's economy and security. Sherwin Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.